Welcome back to Living Local on this Motivational Monday. This Thanksgiving, people may be finding it more difficult than usual to be thankful. It's been a hard year for most, and there's still much uncertainty as we approach the holidays. If you're looking to be proactive about your happiness, there are ways to practice gratitude even when life has its challenges. Joining us via Zoom today, we have Delisa Hawking. She is the CEO of Spirit and Spark. Delisa, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me on the show today.
So Delisa, before we dive into gratitude, can you tell us a bit about your background and experience in the field of spiritual and energetic teaching?
Absolutely. So I am actually a fifth-generation psychic medium. It was not what I thought I'd be doing for my profession. I have a background in corporate human resources and also worked at a private business school. And it was through a wild turn of events that this is what my life became. And now I am a CEO of Spirit and Spark, which is a national company that matches people, individuals, with practitioners such as psychics and mediums and Reiki practitioners, shamans, so on and so forth. So my life and my job are very interesting.
Wow, definitely. Just how you found yourself in this field is so interesting as well. Now, Delisa, today we're talking all about gratitude. How can we be thankful this Thanksgiving despite COVID? I know there's a lot of emotion right now in our world, and as we're approaching the holidays, usually a time we're so excited to celebrate and gather with people. How can we still stay thankful even though things are going to look a lot different?
Right, and I don't want to take anything away from the pain or the challenges that COVID brought to so many people around the world this year, but I also believe that COVID brought many gifts with it if we can choose to see it that way in our own individual lives. This year we had to spend a lot of time by ourselves or perhaps with someone or a group of people that we hadn't spent that much time with. And so it gave us an opportunity to really look within if we took that chance and to ask ourselves, what do we really want? You know, where is our lives going? What do we want to achieve in the year ahead? And so we had a lot of time for introspection, and hopefully your viewers and audience resonate with that, and that even if maybe they skipped over that so far this year, that as we approach the end of the year in 2021, they can take a little bit of time to themselves and ask, you know, what went right this year? Where were my challenges and why were those challenges? And where do I want to go for 2021? So it's not too late to have that introspection and to figure out where you want to go next.
Right, Delisa, what I'm hearing is that perspective plays a huge role in all of this, but how can you change your mindset and negative thinking? I think a lot of folks know, okay, that's something that's an option to me, but how do I do that when my feelings seem to be so overwhelming with negativity? How can we change our mindset to be more positive?
Great question. So one of the easiest things that we can do is set a timer for 10 minutes, get out a piece of paper and a pen, and write down everything that is going right for you in your life right now, what's gone right for you this year, because what we focus on expands. And so if we set that ritual of gratitude and write all of these things down, we shift our brain into a place where we start to look for things that are going right. And if negative thoughts are coming into your head over and over again, one tip I like to share with my students and my clients is, you know, maybe give it a name. Whatever name comes to mind. Mine's Bertha. Hey, Bertha, I'm not listening to you today. I don't believe that story anymore. And start to catch yourself when you're thinking all of these negative things and let it go, release it, and just say, you know what? That's not what I'm going to choose to focus on today. I'm going to focus on what's going right. And so it really has to be a choice. It's just as easy to pick the things that are going right as it is to pick the things that are not going well.
Right, yeah, writing a gratitude list and giving a name for the negativity, those are some really practical ways to kind of shift our mindset. Another tangible way that folks can focus on gratitude, journaling, which is something that I personally love and I've had a lot of success with, you know, just kind of focusing on the positive. So do you have any ideas for journaling prompts that can get people started?
Absolutely. So I love to say, you know, what worked well for me today. Another one is, who am I thankful for in my life right now, and why am I thankful for them? And then the last one that I would suggest is coming back, taking yourself back to a memory that you have with somebody that you've had in your life that was really near and dear and special to you, and write down that memory. What did that spark in you? Why was that time in your life so important? And why does that bring you so much joy? Oftentimes when we can look back and see things that created a lot of happiness for us, it allows us to get clarity around what we actually want for our future as well.
Yeah, I'm loving these tactics. We've got gratitude lists, we've got journaling. We also have vision boards. I know a lot of folks have heard about these. How can they keep you hopeful about the new year?
Right. I love vision boards. I made one myself, and I can show you that in just a moment a little bit more. But I love when people say, hey, I've got a dream and I want this to happen. But I'm then asked, well, then how do I make this happen? And the most important thing is to get clarity. What do you actually want for your life? And that means you have to sit down and think about it. And then the second ingredient to that is you have to believe that it's coming for you. You have to believe that you're worth it. And so a vision board example, I put a couple of things on here, but I'll use this one. So I put dream home on here, and I put a beautiful photo of these trees, because my dream is to have a home that is surrounded by lots of nature. So I got clear on that. I put, magazine clipping on here with glue. And now my goal is, I believe that it's coming for me. I believe that anything is possible. And it's, again, going back to that positive mindset. You have to believe that anything is possible, expect miracles, get clear on what you want, and use the vision board to bring that to life.
I see. So the vision board isn't just about pasting things that you want in your life. You truly have to believe that these things are possible and that they are coming to you. So belief is such a core element in all of that. Now, Delisa, we're talking about all these really positive things, and I know a lot of folks out there are going to want to spread this positivity with their loved ones. Now, whether they're meeting very small groups for the holidays or via Zoom like we are today, what are some thoughtful conversation starters with friends and families with regards to what we're talking about today?
I think there are a couple of different things that you can do. One creative thing is you can take a napkin, just a regular dinner napkin, and put the name of each person at the top and pass it around and write an adjective or a statement or a quote. This is actually from dinner with my parents last night, and my parents said, I love you, think positive. So incorporating a little dinner napkin in there, conversation starters, such as, what surprised you the most out of your life this year? Or who was somebody that came into your life that really made a positive difference? And go around the circle and ask, what is that one dream that you have in 2021? Oftentimes when we state it out loud, we own it. Sometimes why people go on social media and say, I'm at the gym, it holds you accountable. So share it out loud. Share that dream that you have on your heart, because now you have witnesses to that, and that calls that energy forward even more.
Wow, Delisa, I already feel motivated to be more positive in my day today after talking with you today. So we so appreciate your time, and thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
If you would like some more information, you can visit spiritandspark.com. We'll also have those details posted on ourquadcities.com.